Thank you so much for joining us for WAAY 31 News at 5. I'm Marie Waxel.
And I'm Nicole Williams in for Dan Schaefer. We start with the latest on the Huntsville police officer charged with murder. The Madison County District Attorney says the death penalty is under consideration for David McCoy, depending on their review of the case. They have not yet received the report of the investigation from the state. McCoy was appointed an attorney this afternoon and has a felon examination next month. He is charged with capital murder after sources say he shot and killed his girlfriend, whom family identified as Courtney Spraggins.
When Courtney Spraggins came to Huntsville Friday, she told friends it was to start her new life with her new man. She was said to be 7 months pregnant and told friends McCoy was the father of her unborn baby.
WAAY 31 continues to break new information in the case and what led up to that tragic killing Friday morning.
Matt Kroschel spoke with Spraggins' former co-workers, and they tell us she had no idea the man she said was the father of her unborn baby, that he already had a fiance.
Courtney's last day at the animal hospital she worked at in North Carolina was December 14th. She told co-workers she was moving to Huntsville to live with McCoy to start a new life and to be closer to her two other children from a previous relationship.
When she come to me and told me that she was pregnant, she hadn't been to the doctor yet, but she was just so excited that she had, she was so happy. Jumpy and happy.
Friends created the support network.
She was so excited to have the baby,
for this young mom.
My name is Angie Boatwright. I was Courtney's, we called her Daisy, but I was her supervisor at Carthage Animal Hospital.
When the horrible news traveled to the animal ER, staff were left stunned and now are demanding justice.
And when I heard I was heartbroken. I just immediately started crying, and because I just can't imagine. How could anybody want to hurt Daisy?
You hear all the time that people say, this person's sweet and everything. She was truly the sweetest person I've ever met in my life.
They believe the baby's father was Huntsville police officer David McCoy, a man they only heard great things about from Courtney.
I was excited. He was excited, apparently. She was excited to be moving down there with him.
She only ever spoke good things about him and the situation. You never heard anything bad. She was always a very positive person whenever she talked about her personal life.
And the plan was she was going to live with this man.
Yes.
She was very excited to move with him because where they were going to be at was only, I think she told me, 30 minutes from her other kids, which she was very, very excited about.
Courtney's friends believe she met McCoy while she was visiting Alabama to see her other kids. They said she kept them updated on her long-distance relationship, but now it appears McCoy was hiding a secret. Sources telling WAAY 31 McCoy was set to be married to another woman. They took engagement photos with a local photographer this past October.
From what you all knew, she didn't know that he had a fiance.
No.
As her friends try to come to grips with her murder, they're now focused on being her voice.
He needs justice for what he did.
The staff at that animal hospital made a $2,500 donation to the GoFundMe set up to help the family pay for the funeral arrangements. An autopsy was scheduled for today, and once the district attorney's office has that report back from SBI, they will formally charge McCoy. He remains in jail with no bond tonight.
Tragic story, Matt. Thanks. And Matt, our WAAY 31 I-team is working still to get more information on Officer McCoy from the city.
So walk us through the process now on what we're working to learn at this hour.
Yeah, guys, we filed an open records request with the city to try to learn more about Officer David McCoy. We are specifically working to get his personnel file and any disciplinary records, as well as his pay stubs, to find out how much he's being paid while on administrative leave. We do know this request has been submitted to the city's legal department, and that's where it stands right now. We're told the city will not comment on the case at this time because that's what state investigators have told them to do. In the studio, Matt Kroschel, WAAY 31 News.